Are you looking for a controller for your PC? What about two of them? So what I have is something that you may be interested in. Stick around and now open this up and unboxing and show you how it works. Hey guys, welcome to another video on Easy Life. Thank you for clicking the video, and now you're in my video, and hopefully this video will provide you a great idea of this controller that I just received from Amazon. I bought this because I have a PC in my living room, but unfortunately when we play game we can't, it's too far away and we don't have a controller that we can plug in. Even if we do, it's just too far away, so I bought this wireless controller. So let's open this up and I'll give you my honest opinion of the controller. So I read some of the reviews on Amazon and everyone seemed to find this controller very useful and very easy to use. I have not seen this before, I have never used this, so why don't we open it up together and let's take a look what's in the box. So that was a little bit challenging because I don't have a knife at hand and I peel it off and it seemed to be not sure where the end is, but anyway, I got it open. So let me just slide this out. So this is it's called game controller. It comes with 2-pack, made in China, and it's called EasySMX Gamer Choice. And it's actually a pretty good deal. I got it for less than $50. So it comes up to about maybe less than $25 per game controller. So the price fluctuates. So if you check the price, it may go up and down. But I think it's more important to understand what the controller is and how it works. So this is actually works for PC, Xbox. That's what it says on the description, but we'll see. So here's the box. Another box, and it's very nicely boxed. So I just need to open this up. It comes with 2 controllers, so there's a blue trim and the red trim, and inside here some vouchers and some instruction booklet and manual, and inside there are some USB I guess the stick that you can stick to the PC. So putting that aside, here is the USB stick, and it's pretty easy really. You just have to plug into the PC. You don't need to install any driver, and a PC today will just recognize it. I guess the question is you need to be able to pair this to either one. It comes with 2, so you can plug 2 of them on the PC itself and you can use both of them simultaneously. I never tried it, but hopefully that's how it is. The manual, it's quite thick and it's pretty well printed. Right away, looking at the specification, it says system, it's good for PS3, Windows, and Android. Okay, so it does not work with Xbox, from what I could tell. Okay, so I'm gonna test it out. Oh, by the way, this thing uses 2 AA batteries. That's pretty unfortunate, so because you have to keep swapping the batteries when it's out of battery. But let's open up the controller and check it out. And it's actually built very similar to an Xbox controller. So let me get the most recent Xbox controller that I have and then let you see. Yeah, it's actually very similar, as you can see, side by side. Okay. The D button is placed around the same, so if I just put on top, This is a little bit rubber grippy. On the top itself, actually this one looks to be the same as the older Xbox controller. The trigger button, the shoulder button, and everything else match exactly the same. Okay, so yeah, it's very similar to the Xbox controller. Alright, so let's check out the controller itself. I'll just take one. And the battery, like I said, this is very similar to Xbox, the older version, Xbox 360. Just put in the battery, and that's it. It's made from plastic. It is actually pretty well built. It's quite heavy. This is actually quite clicky responsive, seems to be. The direction button itself, this one is a little bit light. It does bounce back to the middle, and same as this, it seems to be like, unlike the Xbox controller, there is some hefty to it, but this one is a little bit light. And this one is really not that bad. I prefer the Xbox because you do feel where it's going, but this one seems to be going round, but seems to be responsive as well. The only thing that I don't like is, while the show button seems to be fine, but the trigger button seems to be very flimsy and light. Okay, so that's basically what the controller looks like. So I'm gonna just plug into my PC and see how that works. Hopefully it just recognizes right away and we can just start playing. I had tried to use one of the controller using my living room PC, and it worked flawlessly. All I had to do is just plug in the transmitter here into the USB port and turn that on, and it works. So I'm going to do it again, this time by using this controller on my mini-ITX right on the bottom here. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll show you how easy it is. But before I do that, I need to put in the batteries. As I mentioned earlier, this thing takes 2 AA batteries, and I'm going to do that now. And also, by the way, if you are looking for AA batteries, I recommend that you go to Amazon, because I've been buying batteries pretty much all the time, and Amazon has the best prices so far, and it's free shipping too if you are a Prime member. So I'm going to put some links on the bottom in the description if you are interested in getting batteries. Trust me, there's no other place that you can get batteries cheaper than Amazon. So without further ado, let me put in the batteries in, and I'm going to continue with the next step. Okay, the batteries are in. I'll plug in the USB transmitter. There is no buttons here, just a matter of plug it in and it works. So I'll make sure that it goes in correctly and put that in here. And right away the transmitter starts blinking. Okay, and I'm gonna turn on the controller, and it's supposed to do linking immediately. Alright, so there you go. So for some reason it took maybe 10 seconds more, but you see that there are 2 solid lights on the top, and that means that it's linked, and it coincides with the red button on the bottom, and it's not blinking, it's solid, so that means it's fine. And I'm gonna just pan over to my PC, and when I press the home button, I actually get the Xbox controller screen, which is kind of interesting. For some reason it seems to be recognizing this as an Xbox. One other thing that I noticed is, if you have 2 transmitter like what I have in my living room, there is a lag with the keyboard, so I can use the controller, but my wireless keyboard has trouble recognizing or has trouble using it. So you need to be mindful of that if you want to have a wireless keyboard and a wireless controller. You probably have to choose one over the other. But for this one, it's relatively easy. Just plug it in. So when you don't need it, just unplug it. Simple as that. So let me switch over to my PC and I'll show you some of the settings. I have to go to Start and I'll go to Settings. I'm going to type Game Controller and then select USB game controllers, and next I need to click on the properties. So here is the game for controllers, and it's already done. There's no further setting that you need to do. So this is the right, the left key joystick, and the right. See, it works. The trigger, the right trigger, left. Okay, and then these are some of the buttons, and they work. Okay, and the direction, the D-pad, so this is when I press the right joystick, press it down, and then press it on the left joystick. Okay, so everything works great. There is no setting at all you need to do. Everything just recognize. So I just launched Watch Dogs 2 and just to test the responsiveness of the controller. As you can see, I don't see any lag. I am able to basically move very freely. And actually, I just also felt some vibration as well. So there you go. So it's pretty cool, I think, and it's pretty amazing when I press certain button and then I feel it respond right away. So that's really great. Let me do a sprint. And I just have to hold on to the left button, press it down, and I'll just start sprinting. I'll just hit some people. There you go. All right. Seems fun. Seems great, and it's actually feels good, just like all Xbox controllers. If you are interested in getting these, you can actually get them from Amazon. They're pretty cheap and very reasonable. I love the fact that it's very easy to set up, plug it in, and it works right away, and you don't feel any strange at all using this controller. Anyway, that's it for now. If you believe I have been helpful with this video, if you're in the market looking for a PC game controller, please click on the like and do subscribe to my channel as I provide more reviews or more feedback on products that I think you might find useful. That's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.